Hello, beautiful people. Let's make English easy and fun today with English Listen Easy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Emma, how was your weekend?
Don't ask.
That bad?
No, the weekend was great, but I tried to tell my friend about it in English and I messed up the whole story.
What happened?
I used present tense the entire time. I said, I go to the beach, I eat ice cream, I see my friends.
Instead of I went, I ate, I saw?
Exactly. And my friend just stared at me like I was broken.
Oh, Emma, that's actually really common.
Is it?
Yeah, a lot of people struggle with past tense when they're talking about their day.
That makes me feel better. I thought I was the only one.
Not at all. And actually, that's perfect because today we're talking about exactly this topic. Talking about your day using past tense. We're going to make it super easy.
Please do, because I clearly need help.
We all need help sometimes. Even I still mix up went and gone.
Wait, what's the difference?
I'll tell you later. Let me think about it first.
Great teacher you are, Jack.
Hey, I'm honest at least.
Fair enough. So where do we start?
Okay, let's start with the basics. When you talk about your day, you're always talking about the past, right?
Right, because the day already happened.
Exactly. So you need past tense. And the good news is you only need a few simple forms.
Really? Just a few?
Yeah, most of the time you're using the same 10 or 15 verbs.
Like what?
Like went, ate, saw, did, had, made, bought, talked, watched, worked.
Oh, those do come up a lot.
Right? If you know those, you can talk about almost any day.
Okay, that doesn't sound too hard.
It's not. The problem is people try to learn every single irregular verb at once. But you don't need all of them. Just focus on the ones you actually use.
That makes sense. But Jack, how do I remember which verbs are irregular?
That's the tricky part. There's no real rule. You just have to memorize them.
I hate memorizing.
I know, but here's a trick that helped me.
What?
Instead of memorizing lists, just tell yourself what you did yesterday, out loud.
Like, talk to myself?
Yeah. Say things like, yesterday I woke up at 7. I ate breakfast. I went to work.
Oh, so I'm practicing the verbs in context.
Exactly. And your brain remembers them better that way.
I like that. It feels more natural than studying a list.
Way more natural. And listeners, before we continue, quick reminder, subscribe so you don't miss our next episodes. We'd love to have you back.
All right, so let's practice. Jack, tell me about your day yesterday.
Okay. Yesterday, I woke up late because my alarm didn't go off.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I rushed to get ready. I took a quick shower, made some coffee, and ran out the door.
Did you eat breakfast?
Nope, I didn't have time, so I was hungry all morning.
That sounds terrible.
It was. And then I got to work and realized I forgot my laptop at home.
Oh, Jack, that's so bad.
I know, so I had to go back home and get it. I was late for my first meeting.
What did your boss say?
She wasn't happy, but she understood. Everyone has bad days.
That's true. Okay, so you used a lot of past tense verbs there.
Yeah, woke, went, took, made, ran, got, realized, forgot, had.
And they all sounded natural. You didn't stop to think about grammar.
Exactly. When you practice enough, it becomes automatic.
I want it to be automatic for me too.
It will be. You just need to practice talking about your day every day.
Okay, let me try. Yesterday, I went to the gym in the morning.
Good start.
Then I came home and took a shower. After that, I made lunch.
Perfect.
I ate pasta with vegetables. It was really good.
See, you're doing great.
I am. This is easier than I thought.
That's because you're not overthinking it. You're just describing what happened.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the grammar. I'm just telling the story.
And that's the secret. Don't focus on the rules. Focus on the story.
I love that advice.
Thanks. But Emma, I noticed something in your story.
What?
You used came instead of come. That's progress.
I didn't even realize. It just came out naturally.
See, your brain is learning.
That feels good. Okay, what else should people know about past tense?
I think one important thing is how to ask people about their day.
Oh yeah, that's useful.
So instead of saying, "What do you do today?" you say, "What did you do today?"
With did at the beginning.
Right. Did you eat lunch? Did you go anywhere? Did you see anyone?
And the main verb goes back to the base form.
Exactly. Not did you ate, but did you eat?
That's a little confusing.
It is at first, but you get used to it.
Do you have a trick for remembering that?
Yeah, the did is already past tense, so the verb doesn't need to be.
Oh, so did carries the past tense.
Exactly. The verb just stays simple.
That actually makes sense.
Good. Now you can ask people about their day.
Watch out, everyone. I'm going to start asking questions.
Please do. Practice is good.
Okay, so Jack, did you have a good morning today?
Yes, I did. Much better than yesterday.
Did you remember your laptop?
Yes, I double-checked before leaving.
Good move.
I learned my lesson.
Okay, this is actually kind of fun.
Right? Talking about your day doesn't have to be stressful.
No, it doesn't. And I think the key is just using simple sentences.
Absolutely. You don't need fancy vocabulary or complex grammar.
Just subject, verb, object.
Yep. I ate breakfast. I went to work. I saw my friend.
Easy.
Super easy. And you know what else helps?
What?
Time words like yesterday, last night, this morning, an hour ago.
Oh, yeah, those are important.
They help people understand when things happened.
Like, I went to the store this morning, or I called my mom last night.
Perfect examples. And those phrases just make everything clearer.
Exactly. They give context to your story. Okay, I have a question. What about when you want to recall details from a while ago, like last week or last month?
Recall. What does that mean?
Oh, recall means to remember something, like to bring back a memory.
Ah, okay. So you're asking how to talk about things from further in the past.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you still use simple past tense. It works for yesterday and for 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, like I went to Paris last year, or I graduated from college in 2015.
So I don't need a different tense?
Nope, simple past covers everything.
That's so much easier than I thought.
I know, right? People make it seem complicated, but it's really not.
So if I want to recall my childhood, I just say, I lived in Boston when I was a kid.
Perfect. See, you've got this.
I do. Okay, let me try a longer story.
Go for it.
Last weekend, I visited my sister. She lives in another city, so I took a train to get there.
Good.
The train ride was about 2 hours. I read a book and listened to music.
Nice.
When I arrived, my sister picked me up from the station. We went to a restaurant and had dinner together.
Excellent.
After dinner, we walked around the city. It was beautiful at night.
Perfect story. And all in past tense.
I can't believe I just did that without making mistakes.
See? You're way better than you think.
Thanks, Jack. That actually feels really good.
You should feel good. You just told a whole story.
And I combined all the verbs naturally. I didn't have to think about each one.
That's the goal. When you practice enough, it becomes natural.
I'm starting to believe that.
Good, because it's true.
All right, so let's recap for listeners.
Sure. Today we talked about using past tense to describe your day.
The most important thing is to focus on common verbs like went, ate, saw, did, and had.
You don't need to know every irregular verb, just the ones you actually use.
And practice by talking about your day out loud, even if you're alone.
Use time words like yesterday, last night, this morning to make your story clear.
Don't overthink the grammar. Just tell the story.
And remember, simple past tense works for everything from yesterday to 10 years ago.
You can recall any memory using the same basic forms.
Exactly. Keep it simple and keep practicing.
And here's a bonus tip for listeners.
What is it?
At the end of each day, spend 2 minutes describing what you did. Just say it out loud in English.
That's a great tip.
Yeah, it's like a little diary, but spoken instead of written.
And it's perfect practice for past tense.
Exactly. You're practicing the verbs you actually need.
I love it. Okay, before we finish, let's remind everyone about our word of the episode.
Right. The word was recall.
It means to remember something or bring back a memory.
Like, I can't recall what I ate for breakfast yesterday. Or, do you recall our conversation last week?
Perfect examples. It's a really useful word.
All right, everyone. That's it for today. Thank you so much for listening.
If this episode helped you, please like it, share it, and subscribe. We really appreciate your support.
And we have a question for you, listeners. What did you do yesterday? Try to describe it in English in the comments.
Yeah, tell us about your day. We'd love to read your stories.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone. And remember, practice makes perfect.
Or at least practice makes it easier.
Much easier. Bye.